Aunty Carolyn, just wanted to wish you a happy retirement. Sorry I can't be there in person. Just perks of working in Boise, Idaho. But yeah, just it's been a really long time. Uh, I was I would have probably been about 13, 12 or 13 when I first wandered into F cubed. And you just it started off with you welcoming me into the fold, and I was just this random seventh grader that just showed up one day, and I always felt really welcome because honestly, you were always really the cool, like, you know, we call everybody auntie, but like you were the cool aunt, like if you were to have if you were to have like an extended family, like you were the cool aunt, you were always the cool aunt, and yeah, I just appreciate that, and you accept me, my family when they started coming, and you even made fun of me and Missy and all that, and like, look at me now. I've got Darby over here, still walks all over me as they will, and they will continue to do so. I just, uh, I think one of those things that really sticks out to me is there were times when you would go to go out of country for a little bit, and I would or you'd have me take care of your Prius, and that kind of was one of those things that really made me want a Prius. Which I know it's weird to say that the Prius is kind of my dream car, but it always has been. Like ever since I started driving your car, so I just and I intend to keep taking good care of my Prius up here because it just that was just the thing, and I really enjoyed driving your car, and I thought it was cool that you thought I was responsible enough to take care of it, which I guess it worked out, but I don't know if I was responsible enough. Speaking of being responsible enough, I think one of the best memories we had was weirdly enough that first summer, Centrifuge. We're trying to get to our rafting adventure, and we're running late because we're just a huge group, and we're trying to get there in two cars. And you hand me a map, and we're like, "All right, we got to get there." So I'm opening it up, and I see this like little dirt road. There's a little tiny little gray line that cuts across where we're trying to get to, and I'm like, "Let's go for it." And you're like, "Okay, we're going," and we're just screaming down these farm roads, million miles an hour, but we made it there. We were just I think we are just a tiny bit late, but I just that's always a really funny memory for me, and that's always gonna kind of stick in my head. Just like, uh, you always took care of us with hospital ministry. Uh, that was one of those things that really helped get me out of my shell because I that's definitely not a thing that I would do normally. But ever since you encouraged us to just kind of get out there and help others and just sing for people that are just happy to have visitors, like that really helped, and like it was just a really cool experience to do that all those years. And honestly, a lot of your leadership tactics, techniques, your teaching styles have manifested themselves in like my classroom nowadays. When you know I'm like the cool uncle, the weird older brother sort of thing, but we have strong boundaries, where it's like, okay, you can listen. Like I'm here to do one job, but as long as you're being respectful to others, yourselves, me, then we're probably going to be good to go. And yeah, that was kind of like one big takeaway I always had from you, and that's kind of something that I apply to my classroom, and it works out pretty well. But I just wanted to say, thanks for always being there for me, for my family, and for all of us. And uh, yeah, just hope retirement treats you well, and don't be a stranger.